Alright, meteorologist Ian Davison, the Weather Pros, liveweatherblogs.com. Time for an update, severe weather potential, actually. Let's take a look at temperatures as we move through this evening into the 40s. The cold air dam will break. We'll be up near 70 degrees on the day on Thursday. By Friday, we're going to be looking at mid-70s. And then by Saturday, you can see the front coming in from the west. This is going to crash the temperatures, but it also will likely cause some showers and thunderstorms. Look at that warm up right ahead of it. That can be an issue for, definitely for parts of Virginia as that storm comes in. So as you see on the convective, it will be different. Take a look at Cape first. See what we got for Cape indices. ML Cape. You can see Ohio is in so is Indianapolis, an interesting predicament for Cape. As you see, Virginia does get in the Cape in Saturday, so the ML Cape, or excuse me, ML Cape is actually decent as it pops out on Saturday. So that being said, the threat of severe weather will exist. We'll look at bulk shear, and that's another thing I look at. How much shear is in the atmosphere. Any shear is in this atmosphere will be conducive to wind damage and even some rotation. So that being said, we head in towards 12Z on Saturday. We're going to have some shearing in the Roanoke Valley, and then moves further to the east, spiking in the Shenandoah Valley and towards Richmond before moving out the coast. Supercell composite, as you will see, it will pop in Indiana and Ohio on the day on Friday. And as it moves to the east, you will see there is going to be some supercell composite in Roanoke by 12 to 15Z, and then it spikes a little bit further as 18Z as it gets east of the Blue Ridge Parkway. And look, even in the areas such as New Jersey, this shows up, Pennsylvania. So there's something we have to watch. I'm saying, this is definitely a potential situation. So we take a look at how things are going to be, and you look at a few things. You look at wind node height, and this is the 925. A little bit above ground level, so a lot of this is southerly winds ahead of the system, south and southeast, which is backing. Backing winds will always give you the potential for severe weather. So I would say between 5Z and 18Z in Virginia, that's the best time. So southeast winds backing into this front is an issue. And then we go higher in the atmosphere, we're going to look at so south and southeast, and then a west above that. So that's a problem. And that problem comes, even the southwest, that problem comes with the shearing level and able to rotate. So you get that potential. You could spin up some isolated tornadoes. Definitely some wind issues as we go during the day. But tornadic issues, I won't be surprised that we see that. Storm Prediction Center really hasn't grasped onto that yet. And may not. This is the significant tornado index. Obviously, like I said, parts of Ohio and Indiana are going to see that. It doesn't die out in Virginia. So it does still exist. Not really great, but it still exists. And that's something, like I said, you have to watch out for. You can never play these things down. Supercell composite, same way. So, and low-level collapse rates are actually up. So there's a few things that concern me there, and I am not going to say we're not going to have severe weather on Saturday. It's a potential. So we're going to keep that in the forecast. On a 3-day, which will be reissued here shortly, you will see the enhanced severe threat here. There's marginal threat pushes towards east. I will see likely a marginal or a slight, probably a marginal over western Virginia, parts of Virginia, in the next update for Saturday. So that would be my thoughts of how it should be played, and probably will be played. But Indiana through Ohio is in a world of hurt. It looks like, with at least wind damage and isolated tornadoes. Come, maybe a little more than isolated come Friday. So there's more stuff to look out for. We'll keep you updated here at the Weather Pros, liveweatherblogs.com, and we'll talk to you again soon. Meteorologist Ian Davison.